Hello folks and welcome back. My name is Liam Ball. I am a magical wedding host and MC, otherwise known as the Gentleman Magician. Today we are taking a look at another of the resource documents on my website, the Wedding Day Budget Planner. Now, keeping on top of your money for planning a wedding day is going to be super important to help you keep the financial stress at bay. And an easy way to do that is to use a detailed budget planner so that you know where every penny is coming from and going to. Let's take a look at it now. So when you open it, this is going to be the first view that you will get. And there's a number of things here that may look quite complicated, but I promise it's super simple. Now, this is another spreadsheet. I know some people hate spreadsheets. I'm one of those people as well. But everything here is locked down so that you cannot break it. I promise it is foolproof. Let's start at the top. You're going to have across the top of the page here a number of different ways of looking at the amount of money that you have versus what you have spent, including a pie chart, a summary, and of course, a budget versus allocated funds bar chart. Just something to visually show where you are financially. There's three columns of note underneath. The first is the amount of money you start with. This is where all the funding starts. How much money do you have to plan your day? This might be a wedding fund that you've saved or were given, something you've got in savings, or even gifts that you've received. The next section is going to be for all of your suppliers. Now, you can edit all of this information, putting in different suppliers in each box, along with the total fee that each supplier is charging you and whether or not you have paid them in full or in part or indeed not at all. Now, you can also use the next column to show how much you've paid to date. Let's say we've paid £10,000 off, which means you've got £5,000 remaining, and you can even put in the date it was paid and when the balance is actually due. Now, I promise that's it. It's that simple. You will be able to use this in order to keep track of every penny that you have. And I recommend that you record every single thing that you spend on this sheet. There are plenty of lines underneath here for you to put all of the finer details on. If you're spending £15 on colouring books and £10 on table confetti, record it on the sheet. I promise you'll be glad that you did, because the little expenses add up. Now, there's a second tab on this sheet which I refer to as a handy supplier list. And here you can log the details of every supplier that you speak to, regardless of whether you hire them or not. But of course, definitely put down the ones that you hire. You can include what kind of supplier they are, the name, whether or not you booked them, their phone number, email, their website, and any notes that you might have. And this might be a really useful place for you to start planning your wedding and recording all the different offers that suppliers give you. And what you'll also be able to do is use each of these columns here to search for different options depending on what you selected or which one is where. So let's say, for instance, what you wanted to do was find a day entertainment supplier. You can do that and all of those suppliers will come up. Of course, you can also look at it on or every single one of them. So there you go. That is my super simple, very handy budget planner and supplier contact details list. It's free on my website in the resources section, where you'll also find some other really useful bits of information and documents like a timeline and a run sheet and even a wedding day reception drinks calculator. If also you are looking for some help in planning and running your wedding day from a magical wedding host who can help you really bring your dream wedding day to life, then please do get in touch over on my website at yourmagicalweddinghost.com. In the meantime, folks, take care and happy planning.